Hi, Colin Miller here. We're looking at the aligned courses for School Management Languages at Heriot-Watt University. These are available in Vision, and you have to first of all go to http or https:/vision.hw.ac.uk. It will then load up a page that looks much the same as this one. You can please click login here and enter in your credentials. That will take you in and you will see a page that looks somewhat like this. It may be in a slightly different order. However, the most important part that you're looking for straight away is to find your course down the right hand side, or even better still, on the courses here. You will see a list of the courses that you've been enrolled in. There may be one, there may be six, there may be more. And each one of those is a separate instance. If you see the difference between, for example, C18CL here and C39CN, there is actually a three-digit code for the campus, and that means that you are accessing a specific version for your campus. No other students can access it, no other staff are accessing it. In this case, it's Commercial Law in the Scottish Borders campus, and you can access that and make any changes into the course so that it's only reflected by the staff and the students that are on your campus. I'm going to be using one setup here for distance learning, and when you find this course, you'll see that the basic starting point for each course is identical. That's because we created one master and then cloned it for each of the individual campus locations. If you've used Vision before, then you will be familiar. Vision is actually based on Blackboard. Blackboard 9.1, I think we're in April 2014 release, in case you're interested to Google for anything there. The setup on the left hand side gives you the menu, which contains the bulk of the learning and teaching material. However, there's also a hidden staff area that only staff can see, and there is a control panel that only staff can see. You will see that with edit mode off, much of that is different. You don't see the hidden announcements, you don't see the staff area. So this is almost a student view. But we'll look a bit more into the student view in just a minute. So having logged into your course for the first time, you see here it says course is unavailable to students. As a staff member, you can still access this course, you can make changes, and when you're ready, you have to then make that available to the students, and I'll show you just in a minute exactly how to do that. However, first of all, looking at some of the files that we have, you'll see that there are a number of PowerPoints. There may be other types of other types of files, including spreadsheets and Adobe Acrobat files, PDFs that is. You may find Word files, you may find images, there may even be links to videos at other websites, but the content is all held in these content areas. And as a staff member, you can also add in extra content. Each of the files by default is available to the students, and you can quickly determine that just by jumping into without the edit mode there, and then you can see exactly how many files are available. There are options available to you. For example, as a staff member, if you wish to, you could set the availability, so display after or display until. If you wanted to have a program that the individual files would be available at a certain time or a certain week, certain date, and that can be done there. It can also be done by going into edit and setting the time here. So that's one thing you might like to do. If you want to customize a file, then you can actually open it first of all, then save it somewhere onto your computer after you've made your changes. And when you're ready, don't change the file name, but you can upload and overwrite the file by selecting this, but you have to keep the file name the same. There will be elements of the course files that you will want to change. For example, if it talks about a particular time for a seminar, if it talks about a guest lecture, there will be things in there. So keep an eye out for those and make your changes. open up the file, save it somewhere like your desktop, and then come back into here and overwrite the file, and that'll give you access to your version and the students access to your version. But as I've said before, if you see a code like 1DL, 2AP, 2AR, etc. in this code, then you will find that it is your own example of that course. It's not available to anybody else. So if you're in Dubai campus, then it's only available to the Dubai campus staff and Dubai students. So when you look into the users for that particular course, and you can always list your users here, you'll see here that there are only staff members on this one, but your course should have students, and if that's not the case, then please get in contact with somebody in the School of Management Languages. So your users are listed here. You can see who's staff by instructor, and if there were students here, then that would have a student role in that column. The differences in some of the courses depends very much on the original source content, and you'll see here that there are a number of different questions, and they will be used for workshops, tutorials, seminars, etc. And the lectures are again provided just as PowerPoints there. The staff area will contain potentially different versions of the same lectures. There may be lecture notes as a doc file, or there may be PowerPoints with notes in them. That will be downloaded files for your eyes only as an instructor. The other element of the vision system that we've set up is for ALPs. You will find that you have access to an ebook. Now, the ebook is an independent plugin from Blackboard. When you actually select this, you're going through to VitalSource, and I will place a link in as many of the ebook sections as possible to give you access to the VitalSource support. I have to say that I've used the VitalSource support myself directly. It's available 24/7 via online chat, and they are very helpful. So please do, if you have any issues getting VitalSource plugin application on your device, or just generally looking at it through your browser, then follow VitalSource, look for VitalSource support in your area, and you'll find that this level of support there is absolutely excellent and should solve any technical problems that you might have. But the books for staff, if you're enrolled as an instructor on the course, then you will get a free copy of the book. Students on ALPs also, as part of their course and program, will get a copy of the book, and on-campus students in Edinburgh, Dubai and Malaysia will have to purchase the book, and they can do so via the VitalSource website if it's accessible in the region that they're in. Now that you've had a look through all of the basic elements of the course, and you are hopefully now familiar with getting all the content uploaded that you need to, perhaps setting dates, the final part of the puzzle to make the course available. So you go in the blue, down here, customization, properties, look for set availability 3, click yes. Notice at the moment the course is unavailable to students. Select yes, press submit, and now it's available to the students. There are no students enrolled on this particular course, and if there were on yours, then they will now be able to see. On enrolling the students, please remember that the student has to be enrolled on the Heriot-Watt student administration system. So please do get in touch with the school if you feel that there are students who are not able to view the courses at all. If a student can see the course in the course list, but it says it's unavailable to them, then that's because you haven't set it available. So just over that again, customization, properties, section 3, set availability yes, press submit, and that's your course ready. So what does this mean in terms of the way that you use Vision? Well, unlike our other courses where they are shared between Dubai, Malaysia and Edinburgh, these are unique instances of the course. The materials that are here are yours. You can make customizations within the limits of the alignment project. If you've got any questions on that, please do contact your course coordinator. And you can then re-upload the files, and you can also access excuse me, the ebook, and from the ebook you can share notes with your students as well. And we'll go into a bit more detail, and I'll provide a bit more information about that, but for now I hope that's given you a good overview, and I'm going to have to go because my voice is actually going. So thanks very much, and I'll see you again in another video soon.